We're back with the Lamborghini Countach kit build. Yesterday I told you guys the plan was to paint it white. I think most of you agreed with my reasoning. I think it's the most recognizable Countach color. It'll also be the easiest to paint and hide the most blemishes. And it'll be a good neutral color to wrap on top of. If you haven't, let me know what you think about my logic here. Most of the prep work is done already. Coming inside the door here, you can see it definitely needs to be painted. So I'm removing these leather door panels because those do not need to be painted. I wasn't even going to mess with those originally because I really don't want to just keep taking things off. I'm not in the market for a 3 to 5 business year project. Just a reminder of why we're sanding so much. All of this paint has scratches, glue, and dirt, and everything else. So before I paint, every single body panel must meet the sandpaper. Next, I'm going for the single windshield wiper. It's useless anyways, just a formality. And then I'm taping off all the windows because that'd be unfortunate to sand right onto the glass. The white paint will hide a lot of the imperfections because it's so bright. The official Lamborghini color is Bianco Polo, which means white polo. Seems fitting. I also did some work on the front air dam. It was pretty scuffed up. I'd like to get some sort of plastic cover that goes under there because this thing is like 2 or 3 inches off the ground and I've already scraped it at least thrice. We're super close to painting this thing, so I wanted to make the paint booth. Coming over to the other parking area in my garage, the walls and the ceiling are already white and I've got these beams running down the middle that I'm going to use for the corner. First things first, I have to get rid of my tools and my cabinets because they don't need to be painted. For those of you that are new here, Craftsman sent me all of these cabinets and tools as a gift when I moved into my shop. I'll be clamping plastic to the I-beam and then I also put a ratchet strap up across that other direction. I looked into getting a carport or a tent or something, but they were all hundreds of bucks. And I think this piece of plastic was like 13 bucks at Harbor Freight. I didn't measure anything, but it actually worked out perfectly. I am missing about 10 feet on the other side, so I'll go get a small section tomorrow. I'm not really worried about the walls and the ceiling. It could probably use some white paint, but let's make sure that she fits in here before we go any farther. I think we have just enough room. It's about 2.5 feet on each side. But if I need to, I can always angle this back wall outwards. And then I'll also need to add a fan pointing towards that back door so I don't choke. And I also got the paint gun that I'm going to use. This is that $16 special from Harbor Freight. It connects to an air compressor. I don't know if my local paint store will be able to make Bianco Polo. For some reason, I feel like that's not public record, but I know they can try to color match. I'll get the paint tomorrow and we'll start painting these pieces. But thank you for watching.